What's up, everybody? I'm here at Airbnb. I don't think anybody else is here. The other guys are coming in. Some of them are already here and are out fishing. And right on the edge of the Susquehanna River, it's right there off the back porch. So I have never fished it, and I come up here to do a tournament. So I'm up here in Pennsylvania, gonna do a tournament on a river I've never been. It looks really windy and choppy out there right now. But kind of the goal is to come up here, of course, do the tournament, but also catch some big smallies. So this is gonna be a fun little trip. And we got today, tomorrow pre-fishing, and then Saturday and Sunday for the tournament. All right, I'm kind of ready to get out and try to catch a fish. It's 2 o'clock and it's kind of windy out there. So I want to catch something today, but I may just do some scouting, and I got tomorrow to pre-fish. Try to find something to kind of have something I know I'm going to be able to go to for the tournament days. I really don't know what to think of this place. It's so much similar, but it's also, this river is so different, so big and wide, and got these big gusts of wind coming through. Everything in here. Ready to go. There's a fish. We got one. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Get it in. Yeah. Ah, got my first Susky smallie. See if he's even big enough to count. I've been a little discouraged here. Haven't got a bite. Went down all this area over here. So feels good just to get that in, even though he's a 12 1/4, a little smallie. He's my first one. Gives me a little bit of hope. Let's keep fishing. I caught him on a yum dinger. I've thrown several lures, and that's the first bite I've got. There's another one. All right, we got a little current going on. I think it's the difference right here. The way the current changed right here in this funnel. Number 2. All right, number 2, he's about 11 incher. That's 2 really quick from this little area right here. See if we can figure something out here. Getting littler, but I got another one. There's 3 in about 10 minutes. He's a tiny one there. All right, let's try some moving lures. It's a gloomy start to my second practice day. I looked up a bunch of ramps last night, and I found this little spot. I looked at one before this, and I came to this one, and there's a lot more shoals. This is an hour and a half south of where I was yesterday. The water's a lot bigger and wider, and I talked to a bunch of guys at the house last night, and everybody was catching fish. And I know I'm not that bad of a fisherman, so I'm pretty sure the area I was at just didn't have a lot, it wasn't the same. So some of the guys showed me some pictures, and they were wading and fishing shoals, and that's what I'm gonna look for today and get some redemption, because they said that they were catching fish pretty easy. So hopefully we can find that today. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. This dude is thick. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I just got a giant. Look at the body on that thing. Oh my. Look at this. This thing is 16 inches. It's not even that big. Look how wide this is. I've never caught one like this. Look how wide he is. He is like, that's insane. I don't know if I brought a scale. I'll get him back in the water. I don't want to hold him out too long. He's 16. If he was like 18, he'd probably be my PB. That is wild. First catch on a spinnerbait. 3 minutes out here. Oh my goodness. Dude, I knew I wasn't that bad of a fisherman. Like, I can find fish, especially in a river. Like, if they're eating and everybody's catching them and I'm not catching them, then something's wrong, and I was in the wrong area. All right, that's just one. That's in the just getting going. That was on a spinnerbait, and ooh, 2.5 pounder at least. So wide. I wish I had my front camera, but I forgot it. I can still see my ramp. I may be onto something. We're gonna try to figure out at least a little pattern, at least kind of figure something out for the day. And if we keep catching them, we'll be coming back here. There's one. Another good one. Dude, number 2, like minutes later. Now I understand what people are talking about. Look how thick these guys are. That's not even big one. I haven't even got up to these shoals that I'm trying to get to. This whole area is like 2 to 3 foot deep. And I'm just looking for those 2 fish I've seen off like little ripples where there's like a little rock or something up there. Like that right there, and let's see what happens. Oh my, oh, that was a big one. He threw the spinnerbait. Let me tighten up my drag just a little bit. Oh, there we go. That was a big one. That dude. It's kind of windy out here, but look how these shoals go. They just zigzag along. This drop, I caught my fish back there, and there's all kinds of little shoals all through there, all these ledges. And then look over here, it goes all the way through. So we're gonna walk the bank a little bit and see if we can figure something out, if they're up in the, like way up in the current or what. We're allowed to walk in our kayaks and weigh as long as the rope's attached to us. So let's start just kind of walking these ledges. Oh, just little one. All right. I think I've already got a pattern going on. Looking for these underwater shoals. Look for the ripples. Man, these are nice fish. I'm gonna need like 17s and 18s if I'm gonna be competitive in this tournament. So I'm gonna see if I can find a few more bigger ones and just, I ain't gonna fish all day. I definitely want to like be confident and maybe catching them a couple different ways. So looking for these shoals with spinnerbait. That's like 4 or 5 fish already. There's one. Oh, how in the world? Heck. Ah, little one. All right, trying to fish the Helgramite, but the main thing is finding current. I got to find these little ripples to get bites. Dude, this is turning out to be more like how I was hoping it would be. Just getting bites, finding fish. Wind is blowing me all around. Oh, that's a little better. Oh, look at that jump. Come here. It's not bad. It might be it's about a 13.5 incher. All right. They will hit the Helgramite. Still need to find a couple big ones, but that could just be the day or the time. But I'm looking for some water that might find those bigger ones. So. Oh yeah. Oh. Come here, get in there. That's not a bad one. Not a bad one. That was kind of odd. I'm not sure what he was hanging to. That's a nice one. Leads to be a solid keeper. So we're definitely looking for fish like that. And the thing is, there's a lot of 18, 19s, and 20s in here that I'm gonna need in the tournament, but definitely take 5 of those. Okay, I just want to make sure the spinnerbait is gonna work, and it's proven it works. Dude, this fishing's pretty good. I'm covering water. I'm not getting, when I first started, I caught like 3 fish in the first few minutes, so I'm actually gonna go back. I'm back down below this big long shoal. Oh, another kayaker. There's a couple kayakers coming through. I don't know who's gonna be here tomorrow. Maybe other people, maybe not. There's a lot of water here to cover. So I'm gonna fish kind of my way back over there. Probably take another hour or so, and we may go scout out another ramp. But if I don't, I should be able. This should be the area I start catching fish again, I think. I came back to where I first started and caught 2 fish. This one's about 14.5 incher. And so we're gonna leave this area. This is where right now I'm planning to come back and start. And I went all over the place, but I caught the majority of my fish in this area right here. So there's several kayakers that were coming through. We'll have to see what happens in the morning, but let's go check out, maybe get some lunch. It's like almost 1. And then we'll go check out one more spot. Well, wouldn't you know it, this is what happens. I got a certified stud, 19 inch with his mouth closed. I was just working my way back to the ramp, just kind of making some random casts. The back camera is off and I get this guy. Okay, I've got a lot more confidence about this place. Oh, look at that. I'd wait if I had time, but, or I could. Oh, he's got, no he didn't. I guess I could weigh it, but I don't even know if I have my weighing scale. That is a giant 19 incher, 3.5 pounder probably. I hope I get that tomorrow. What a way to end off this little trip.